Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. So I guess you're here for this video just to, you know, if you're a graduate or you're about to graduate for uni. Wait, what? Never mind, it doesn't make sense. Graduate from, you know, sixth form, all that, now you're going to uni. So now I am here to help you to decide whether you want to live on campus. Now I can only speak for my own campus. If you're trying to come to Hertfordshire, this is the things you need to know before you live on campus, before you decide to pay that deposit and move in. So yeah, today the video is going to be slightly different. It's going to be informative. I've never done that before, not really anyways. So it's going to be informative, and I will be telling you guys the pros and cons of living on Hertfordshire campus. Let's start with the pros. Now the pros, one of the pros, you know, I could have went pro if I didn't have an injury. You get to meet new friends. That's quite basic, quite obvious. However, that's very true. You get to meet new friends and you can be on your own, allow yourself to be on your own, learn so much new things, so many new things on your own. Overall, a good experience to be on your own. Little things like cook for yourself, you know, because you can't be buying takeaways every day, you know, as much as you want to, as much as how lazy you are, you just can't. Like, your student finance won't allow it, you know, like student finance. So that's one pro, like you meet new friends, increasing your social skills. You know, if you were, you know, an introvert, this is a good opportunity for you to be somewhat of an extrovert, or try to be anyways, because why would you waste this time, you know? Like, why would you come to uni and not make friends and just stay in your room? You might as well do that at home. Like, I'm saying coming on campus, right? That's the thing. I'm not saying coming to uni, I'm saying coming on campus, living on campus. So yeah, another pro would be to party, if you're a party person, to allow yourself to party without, you know, consequences. And I mean by consequences, obviously I meant by like parents nagging you, like, when are you coming home? Do you need me to pick you up? You know, stuff like that. You know, you don't have to worry about that because you obviously live so close to a club. Our clubs are literally like 10-minute walk. Nah, not even 10 minutes. What am I talking about? Like 3-minute walk from where the campus, where the accommodations are. And yeah, we have clubs every single week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you name it. I'm personally not a party person. I don't really like to party. I don't really dance. I mean, I don't mind music. Music is good, man's vibing. But if the music's dead, I'm just chilling. However, if you are a party person, this would be a good reason for you to stay on campus. I'm gonna finish all the pros, so I'm gonna leave all the cons at the end. Another pro is you're close to the facilities. Now you're close to the gym, you're close to the libraries, you're close to the help center if you need help, like you know, mental health issues, if you got any of that problems, you got that. People on site help you. They got so many help. There's got security walking about. I see adverts that advertising themselves saying, "Oh, welcome to the top 10 most secure university," and they wouldn't advertise it if it wasn't true, right? So yeah, you're very close to the facilities, unless, you know, you don't go gym, you don't use library, so it's not really useful. If you have a car and you're living on campus, I personally have a car and I'm suffering through the consequences, but having a car is so beneficial for you no matter what. I know, gas money, you know, like people asking for ride and that, but listen, like at the end of the day, I'm telling you now, I wish so much I have a car, because I'm not afraid to admit it, I'm kind of lazy, right? So I can't be asked to walk to Asda, which is about 10 minutes away. Move, man, 10 minutes away. I can't be asked to walk that, especially on the way back carrying the groceries and stuff. So I normally get a taxi back. So the taxi here is good. They've got something called AAA taxi, $3.50. It's fairly cheap, right? So, but if you have a car, on the other hand, you could go Asda whenever you want. You could. Oh, I wish so much I have a car right now. A car is so beneficial. Before you come to uni, get a car. Let's go to the cons now. The biggest con for me, right? In my personal flat, my personal court, we have 6 courts. I mean 6, by the way, in Chinese sign language, if you didn't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyways, There's 6 courts, right? We got Newton, Bellingham, blah blah, all of that. You should, you know, do your research if you come here. But my court, all of the new courts, right? Besides Telford, if you're checking it up on the website, you're looking at the list of what housings are for what rooms, which court. Telford is the oldest building, and all the other rest are new buildings. But with these new buildings, they may look nice on the outside, and they are interiorly anyways, interiorly and exteriorly. There's one problem, the noise. I can't deal with big loud noises, especially on like party nights when people come home. And all of my lessons are 9 AM on Thursdays, and Wednesdays is a party night, so people come home at 3 AM shouting like random stuff, and I have to put earphones in. But it's like, you know, like I don't want to put earphones in. Like, yeah, I don't want to put earphones in, play music, because obviously I don't want to disrupt my brain's alpha wave. If you do study psychology, you should know what that means. I don't want to do that, but there's no other choice. You know, sometimes I get lucky, there's not so loud, but it's most majority of the time they're loud. So that's people outside, right? The rooms, the windows are pretty dead, soundproof wise. But the rooms within our flat is also very, very thin. Do you know why? Because the walls are paper walls. They are not bricks like these old buildings. So they save money, right? They want to save money. Who can blame them? But I mean, they get 9 grand from us, every one of us. So at least make the buildings fucking soundproof, bro. Anyways, so the walls are paper thin, so the sound waves travel. At times I hear people, you know, getting it on, and I hear it through the door, and I gotta, I mean, the first few times it was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. First few times it was funny, like, see two person having sex, you know, like, it's pretty funny. However, it gets old, like I hear the bed, like through the door. I just hear the bed through the doors, and I thought the doors were good, right, when I first came here, like soundproof wise, but for some reason the bed creaks. I can't hear them talking, I can't hear no sounds like vocally, I can hear the bed squeaking through the walls. So it's gonna be a bit baffed, but yeah, sound is a big thing, pretty good. Right, so if you're calm and you're one of the people that parties, then I don't think you should worry about this, because you're the ones that are coming back at 3 AM anyways, all fucked up. So I don't think you should worry. Another con is obviously you are in so much debt, right? So you gotta find a way to pay that off. I know people who like pay off all their rent and stuff and have no money left for groceries, which is pretty sad. So, but you're in so much debt. If you lived at home, on the other hand, and you know, you probably maybe have a car or something, you could commute, it's obviously cheaper in that way. Like overall, it'll probably be cheaper to stay at home. People come here for the experience. They would rather be in debt and, you know, experience what uni is like on campus, rather than, you know, stay at home, which they have been for, I don't know, the past years, you know. It's a problem that most people ignore anyways. Another one is you don't get to pick the people you live with. I personally, I'm fine with the people I live with, but there are people who I know who their neighbors are messy, loud, like just overall disgusting. Like not know how to flush a toilet after they have the shit. Yes, you don't get to pick who you live with, and that's a bummer. You could have the best housing, you could have the best, I don't know, people next door, but you cannot choose the people you live with in your own flat, which is, you know, scary but exciting at the same time, because what if you meet some cool people, you know, they could be cool, they could like be into what you're into, you gotta have so much in common. So it's a gamble, pretty much. It's a gamble. Now this one, right, this is gonna, I feel like people, relationships. If you are in uni and you live on campus, long distance relationship, I'm telling you now, it's not gonna work. Like, no, I'm gonna get so much hate. It's not gonna work, especially long distance. Because listen, face the facts, right? You're on campus, you're surrounded by people. There's temptations everywhere. Now I know you could be like, oh, but I'm not, like, you know, I love my girl, I love my man. It's not, nah, I'm not gonna get tempted. Listen, babes, just you wait. Just you wait. Now, I'm not saying every relationships that, you know, one of you come to uni is doomed. I'm not saying some of you guys could make it work. Some of you could make it work, but majority, I'm the quote the Hodge twins. If you don't know who they are, check them out. I'm the quote the Hodge twins. 99.99999% of all relationships end in a fucking train wreck. Let's face it, especially nowadays with, you know, there's just so many options for people. You know, back in the days there wasn't much option. Like you could just you meet someone, like it was just so much hassle to find somebody else. But nowadays it's not the same. You got social media, boom, jump in a DM, boom, next second another DM. You know, like it's so easy nowadays. But I'm not saying don't lose faith. I'm not saying give up. I'm saying still work on it. But if you start feeling suspicious, if you start having doubts, confront the person, communicate. Right? Not confront. Communicate with the person. See what's going on. See what's going on. Potentially wrong. Potentially wrong. Right? I'm not trying to jump on here like I'm some, you know, relationship expert. But just like, don't hate me, guys. I'm just saying. Now the last thing, which is so annoying, and there's so many students that are suffering from this. The buses. The freaking buses over here are so dead and unreliable. Listen, we have something, right, called Uno buses in Hatfield that, you know, take us to different campus, like the two campuses, between the two campuses, and potentially like other places. But especially the shuttle buses, they're the buses that take us between the campus. They're called shuttle buses. These buses are so unreliable. Like, especially now in the winter, I'm coming back from gym now. Yeah, I'm coming back from gym now. I look at the time thing and it says, alright, 20 minutes. Alright, cool, 20 minutes. You know, it's night, it's calm, less drivers around. I'm not saying no more. But it's cold. Like, bear in mind, it's freaking cold, especially these past few days with snow, frost, and all of that breeze and shit. The wind today was going mad. The wind is doing a mad thing. It might even, at some point, I was scared that the wind was gonna blow open my window, just like boom, and the window's gonna break. I have to pay for this. So I'm in the cold now, yeah, waiting for the bus. And not just me, so many other students are waiting for the bus. They will come back from gym, or they're trying to go to their friends or whatever, right? We're waiting for 20 minutes now, and then we see it on the board, boom, another 20 minutes. And we're like, we don't say anything because I'm not saying used to it, but it's predictable. Like, we just like, ugh. So, but then it happened so many times, and I'm chilling in the cold. I'm about to freeze my toes off, and I'm just like this, like, we tried to confront, like, students that tried to confront it, right? The uni. I was like, come on, like, these buses are so unreliable. Oh yeah, well, I'm sorry, it's not part of our, you know, we don't really have control over it, and plus it's free. I'm thinking, bitch, like, so, like, we're paying 9 grand and you giving us some dead bus service. Am I dickhead? Like, no, you need to fix up. Tell them, like, yo, we need more bus drivers. Because our students are standing in the cold, come back from the gym sweating, the sweats are turning into icicles. You're like, nah, we need to fix up. Here's 1 grand, find more drivers. They're not broke, they have the money to do this, but they choose not to. And I hope this video is gonna give you guys some awareness. Listen, if you're Hert students and you're watching this now, yeah, help me start the movement. New Uno buses, or new drivers movement, or something. I'll come up with a better name. But like, new buses, so we don't have to rely on these unreliable buses no more. But yeah, those are the pros and cons so far I've experienced living on this campus. If you have any more and you're Hert students, or not even Hert students, if you are any university campus accommodation living student, let me know. Like, put it down in the comments so other people can know what are the pros and cons. It's like, I'm gonna do more of these videos. So make sure you subscribe and hit that like button for this video. Yeah, peace.